NAHREP. My name is Gerardo Jerry Asensio, and I am your host to the ESN network. With me today is my charming co-host, Carmen Palumbo.
Oh, you're too good to me, Jerry. Hola, NAHREP family. Yo soy Carmen Palumbo. I am your co-host to the ESN network, the official talk show of the National Association of Hispanic Real Estate Professionals, a donde el negocio y cultura se conectan, where Latino culture and business opportunity intersect.
Now, on today's episode, we're going to be launching a series discussing alternative disposition. How does it affect the real estate market? There are a lot of things that are not clear. It's a little bit mysterious. What happens to those listings that all of a sudden disappear? So let ESN be part of your business plan and check in with us today.
All right, in that case, it's another Monday, so let's get started. Now, Jerry, our NAHREP members that I spoke to at the convention were telling me that even with low inventory, their events are still continuing to be strong. Now, one of the reasons that our chapters provide solutions to their questions.
That's right. And coincidentally, in the boardroom today, we're going to be discussing one of the main drivers for low inventory, and that is alternative disposition. This is a very hot topic out there and one you don't want to miss.
Alternative disposition was on everyone's mind, so it's going to be informative. And for our viewers out there, the Boardroom will do a series on alternative disposition, the definition, the effects, etc.
Well, then with that said, let's go to the boardroom. Welcome to the Boardroom. We have a multi-series covering one of the most serious subjects in the nation today. I'm here with John Macias and Gary Acosta. A shortage of inventory across the nation, and two big words have come up: alternative disposition. Gary, what is that?
Well, Jerry, actually, alternative disposition is a much bigger influencer on the marketplace today, especially when it comes to inventory. It's a big deal, and it's growing. Alternative disposition is basically when a property or a bank takes back a property in foreclosure and they sell it through a broker. That's a traditional sale.
Okay.
Everything else is alternative disposition. And the three biggest channels for alternative disposition are auction, which I think everybody knows, when a bank
like a ballroom auction, right?
Ballroom auction, okay. When a bank tries to sell a lot of properties in one day to a lot of different people. It's number one. Number two is a bulk sale.
When
a bank takes a lot of properties, puts them into one package, and sells them in one sale to one entity. And the third is trustee sale, or drop bid trustee sale. And that's the fastest growing segment of alternative disposition.
So can you explain drop bid trustee sale?
As you know, Jerry, when a bank takes a property back in foreclosure, there's a trustee sale, courthouse step sale, right? And traditionally, banks have always bid up to their unpaid principal balance. So if they're owed $350,000 on a property, they'll bid that. If nobody bids more than that, they take back the property in a foreclosure sale, sell it as an REO, right? Okay. But the bank can bid less. And today, because of property values, a lot of banks are bidding much less. So if the bank is owed $350,000, but today that property is only worth $150,000, the bank may bid $100,000, $120,000, and if anybody is willing to pay more than that, they get that property through a trustee sale. So a bank looks at current market value, they back out their expenses for broker fees, for holding costs, for rehab work, and so forth. If they can get anywhere near that, they sell it on a trustee sale.
But at $100,000, $120,000 value, that would only attract cash investors to the table.
Well, all sales at a trustee sale have to be cash. So if you look at auction, bulk sale, trustee sale, and you look at them all as one disposition channel,
right,
approximately 90-95% of all of those sales are going to investors.
And how big is the market share on alternative disposition?
A lot bigger than people recognize,
right. More
than I realize. So just to give you one example, Maricopa County, one of the hardest hit foreclosure markets, Phoenix market, 83% of all foreclosure sales in 2011 were sold through alternative disposition. 83%.
Well, that's going to have a big effect on the market, and especially to some of our NAHREP membership out there.
It has a big effect. So brokers are not used in those sales, and 95% of those properties are sold to investors. That's going to have a big impact. Absolutely.
And stay tuned for part 2, where we recognize what the impact is in the local neighborhoods and what it also means to you as a real estate professional. Second part series of alternative disposition in the boardroom. So it's that time for the tip de la despedida. Now, are you set up with proactive short sales with the big three? Make sure that you reach out to your local chapter and that you get the contact information to see how you can get approved on that list. The big three control a huge part of the future inventory, so you want to prepare yourself. These are great lead sources that cost you nothing. 2013 is already right around the corner, so execute your business plan. National has the big three as partners, and it trickles right down to our local chapters, so make sure that you get your action and your access.
All right, and I want to thank those of you who write to us about topics you want to discuss or even songs. Y ahora, como siempre, yo soy Carmen Palumbo, and I leave you this week with la canción de la semana. Huey Dunbar, Te Amaré.
Te amaré mientras viva, te amaré como nadie te amó. Tú eres todo en mi vida, el centro de mi corazón. Te amaré con más ganas, te amaré con la fuerza del sol, hasta hacer que renazca de nuevo en tu alma el amor.
Yeah. Every time it comes over here.